We acknowledge that the land on which we gather here is the traditional territory of the Luiseño Payaculichan people.
Today, the meeting place of CSUSM and its surrounding areas is still home to the 6 federally recognized bands of the La Jolla, Pala, Palma Pachanga, Rincon, Saboba, Luiseño Payaculichan people. It is also important to acknowledge that this land remains a shared space
among the Capeño, Kumeyaay, and Ikay peoples.
CSUSM has long-standing mutual beneficial relationships with the local tribal communities in San Diego,
which has 18 federally recognized reservations, home to more than any county in the United States.
I hope that you can take this opportunity to learn more about the local indigenous people from the region during your time here. Welcome to CSUSM.
Peace and grace be to this house where all are welcomed in. Receive the guest, receive this heart. Tell the stranger, tell. Tell the stranger what you cannot tell those who love you and desire your joy. Tell. Make tall your walls, make long these beams who once believed alone. Make wide the circle, feed the fire. Tell the silence, tell. Tell the silence what you cannot tell those who love you and desire your joy. Tell. Blessings be upon this place. Let every wound be healed. Let every secret, every dream. Tell the angel, tell. Tell the angel what you cannot tell those who love you and desire your joy. Tell, tell, welcome, welcome, peace and grace be to this house. All will be returned. Let every soul be called your own. Tell the mystery, tell. Tell the mystery, what you long to tell those who love you and desire your joy. Tell.
The struggle to find home. The dictionary defines home as a place where someone lives, or perhaps more appropriately, where something flourishes. As we approach the holiday season, we must acknowledge that there are people in our community who do not have homes. And it's our sincerest hope that they find safety and stability soon. The search for home is something that our next song directly addresses. Follow the Drinking Gourd is a traditional African-American spiritual that served as a musical roadmap to help lead enslaved people to safety. Legend has it that an abolitionist and sailor known as Peg Leg Joe used to sing this song to teach folks to look for the drinking gourd, another name for the Big Dipper in the sky. In the song North, by Sleeping at Last, we find our home, the soil that creates the land, and celebrate coming together in community.
The safety of a home. Riu Riu Chiu is a traditional Spanish valencillo attributed to Mateo Valencia, a composer born in Catalonia. While most of the text tells of a traditional Christmas story of the Virgin Mary and the baby Jesus, there is some added drama of a wolf chasing the tired Mary. By the end of the song, they find safety and the story picks up where it left off, with people bringing gifts to visit them. Home should be a place of safety and what encompasses safety more than a lullaby. A place where even the most vulnerable can be safely laid down their heads and rest.
Riu, riu, Chiu, la guarda libera, Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera, Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera. Riu, riu, Chiu, la guarda libera, Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera, Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera.
El lobo rabioso la quiso morder, mas Dios poderoso la supo defender. Quisola hacer que no pudiese pecar, ni un original esta virgen no tuviera.
Riu, riu, Chiu, la guarda libera, Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera, Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera.
Este que es nacido es el gran monarca, Cristo patriarca de carne vestido, a los redimido conceda ser chiquito, aunque era infinito, finito se hiciera.
Riu, riu, Chiu, la guarda libera, Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera, Dios guardó el lobo de nuestra cordera.
Yo vi danzones que andaban cantando, por aquí volando, haciendo mis sones, diciendo a galpones, gloria sea en el cielo, y paz en el suelo, pues Jesús naciera. Saturday, November 19th. Yet another horrible attack was perpetrated against the LGBTQ community, this time at Club Q in Colorado Springs, Colorado. While acts of senseless violence are always heinous, this attack cut especially deep as Club Q felt like home for many of the regular patrons. It was indeed a place where they could flourish, be themselves, see familiar faces, and find community. We've been working on this simple round as an exercise this semester, and we present to you tonight as a tribute to those who were lost, and to those who must now start a very long healing process. At the end of this piece, please hold your applause and join us in a moment of silence. During our silence, see if there is a place in your own life where you might extend a helping hand or show kindness to someone who needs it.
Love is love.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We've got one more piece for you, and it has a little band, a little ensemble, so as they are setting up, I will just take a moment to say hello and to say a few thank yous. I'm Aaron Humble. I'm the new choir director and voice teacher here at Cal State San Marcos, and it is my pleasure to be with you. I wrote a little introduction in the program. For those of you who may not have seen it, I moved here in July. I moved from Minnesota. Part of my body doesn't understand that this is the last week of classes because there's no snow outside. But I can assure you that there's no sadness in that statement whatsoever. I sold my snowblower and I did not cry a single tear when I made that transaction. It's my pleasure to be here tonight, and it's been my pleasure to be here this semester. These students have been working since the very first week of class, and for many of them, it's been a while since they've been in a choir. How many have you not sung in a choir either ever or in more than 2 years? Yeah. It's been a hot minute. We'll have a little more show and tell here. Will you raise your hand if you are not a music major? That's right, folks. Students, this could be you. This could be you. Our ensembles are open to students of any major here in the music department, and we love to help students find community through ensembles. Nothing as a choir director makes me happier is when I see people meet their roommates or maybe their future spouse in choir. It has happened. It's a great place to make friends and find sort of your people. I want to say thank you to the folks that are making tonight possible, to literal angels in the sky up there, to Albert and Gammy, who are making all of this happen. Big thanks to Chad as well, who couldn't be with us tonight. And also to our department chair, Qingming Chang, to all the folks, yes. She deserves her own round of applause. And to all the folks in the College of hold on, I screwed it up already. Humanities, Arts, Social, and Behavioral Science. I did that in the wrong order, but I'll get there. We call it CHABS, which sounds a little bit like a skin disease, but I will memorize all of those eventually. Biggest thank you tonight goes to the choir for all of their hard work. And also, my second biggest thank you goes to our pianist, Sydney Circle. In all my years of working with choirs, I have found this relationship between how great the pianist is and their unwillingness to get off the piano bench to take a bow. So yet again, I find myself in this situation where I have to really encourage her to take a bow. All right, so we've got one more song for you. The theme of our concert is home, and since this is my first winter in San Diego, I am happy to be here. I see you guys wearing down coats. Maybe that'll be me next year. It could be. But I'm thrilled to be here in what is my new home. And I hope that some of our students, as we return to campus for the first time in many semesters, feel a sense of home and belonging here on our campus as well. So this is appropriately home.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. snow.